Good morning, my name is Alan. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. It's Monday, August 25th, and it's currently 31 degrees in Minnesota. On Saturday, it was 73 degrees. So crazy temps that we have here. The purpose of today's video is to let you guys know what we decided to do with our 2019 Nissan Leaf. We paid just over $19,000 on it, cash all in, on September 25th of last year, and we got an offer from Carvana of about $23,500, and we decided that we are going to take that offer. It's approximately $4,500 profit on a nice car, but a car that we knew we weren't going to keep long term. So that's the main reason that we have decided to go ahead and take the profit, is because we were already not going to be keeping this car forever. It's a cool car, but it's the base trim. It has no features. It only came with a cold weather package, which I like because I live in Minnesota. But on the S trim for the 40 kilowatt hour battery car, it does not come with heat pump. The benefits of the cold weather package on the S trim are just the heated steering wheel, which is awesome, and the heated seats, which are awesome. There's really nothing that I specifically dislike about the car. It has a 150-mile range, which is good enough for me, but it's not going to be enough for my wife. And one of the main reasons that I say that is she doesn't find the idea of draining the battery all the way down to be very interesting or entertaining, whereas I suffer from no range anxiety whatsoever, and I find testing the car to its limits
actually a little bit fun.
Especially in winter, there have been very many days when I have reached home and I've had 1% or 0% range remaining, and that didn't bother me at all. I learned to trust the gasometer in this car. So right now with the heat on, it says that it will travel approximately 146 miles. That's a little bit high because that average is based on the last 50 miles that I drove it. At that time, as I mentioned, it was warmer outside, so if I turn off the heat, it says 159 miles. Right now it would probably do about 125 to 130 miles, give or take. The things that I like about this car: Nissan Leaf is very, very efficient. Easily gets over 4 miles a kilowatt hour if you're not running the heat full time. It's a comfortable car. I've not had any issues with the seats. I've not had any situations, even after long drives, where my back felt uncomfortable after driving this car. It has a lot of space in the back seats, so we could easily fit the baby seat without needing to move the front seats too far forward, so it wasn't uncomfortable to be in the front passenger seat and have a kid behind you. I have a car seat back there for my other daughter, as you can see. I have 4 daughters, but usually only travel with 2 or 3 of them at a time in this car because it's a 5-seater. Great car for running around the cities, for doing errands. My wife liked driving it. I always drive it in e-pedal because I like one-pedal driving. She does not use one-pedal driving, so she never uses the e-pedal. It is way less efficient without the e-pedal. No matter what VW says, coasting is less efficient than properly using one-pedal driving. Other things that I liked about the car: it's the only genuinely affordable EV on the market in the United States. This one starts at around $28,000, I believe, for 2022. And I know that they're refreshing for 2023, and they're going to just the S trim and the SV trim, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect pricing. But this car, with the $7,500 tax credit, if you qualify for that, was actually under $20,000, which is a really good deal. The next closest competitor, if you're talking about the cash that you end up paying for this vehicle, would be the Chevy Bolt EV, starting at $31,000, and then the Chevy Bolt EUV starting at $33,500. $4,500 is a lot of money to leave on the table for a car that we were planning on selling relatively quickly anyway. I was obviously planning on keeping it for a year, but who knows what the market's going to look like in fall. I would rather take the money now and figure something out in the meantime than leave the money on the table and have the price go back to normal over the course of a few months. We are ordering a new electric vehicle, and that's going to come out in a different video. Alright guys, to wrap up my experience with the 2019 Nissan Leaf EV, I put on about 23,000 miles on it, and selling it with about 32,071 miles. I simply don't think Carvana is going to make any money on this car. In fact, I'm fairly certain that they're going to lose money on it because it is not worth $23,000. So I had a really good chat with the gentleman who picked up my car from Carvana, and he did confirm that the main way that they make their money is through financing, and he actually sold them a car for $7,000 more than he paid for it. Hope everybody's doing well. Love you all. Have a great week.